All right, everybody, welcome in. It's been a couple weeks since I've done a twin flame reading, but it has shown up in so many of the morning messages, the twin flame energy, the morning messages, and like the Sunday for whoever readings. So I decided, yeah, full moon coming, full moon in Leo coming next week. So there's a lot going on. We have Pluto moving into Aquarius. I've been really kind of marinating in the age of Aquarius and the changes that are coming and how we're going to be so different, especially in terms of love relationships. And that is at the feet of the twin flame community. That is our job, is to shift the energy in a positive way in terms of love between two people, and also energetically integrating your masculine and feminine. Our job is to shine the light for other people to have healthier relationships. That's one of the main purposes behind twin flame. It's also about re-energizing compassion on this planet, sorely needed energy. So without further ado, welcome in. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like and subscribe button. If you do like the video, please do that so other people can see it. It'll go further. And also I will know so I can make more of these for you. My class, one announcement: tomorrow we begin the second cohort of the Tarot Certification Group. If you want to learn to read tarot from me and you want to be certified by Soulful Revolution and be a reader on the channel, we have a whole bunch of really awesome readers on my website. You can go get a private reading there if you like. Dawn, one of my readers, is also an astrologer, and so she and I on Friday will be talking a lot about Pluto moving into Aquarius in the morning message. So you don't want to miss that. Hit the subscribe button. You get notified of all this content that I'm creating. All right, so let's see what's going on here. Transmute. This full moon keeps showing up. I'm not going to not take that. The full moon energy in Leo. We'll talk more about that. Trust. Absolutely. Okay. And new life. The unawakened twin, the runner twin. I'm not even going to differentiate divine masculine, divine feminine, because we all have both. Okay. And you can wobble back and forth between your divine feminine, divine masculine. It's not about gender. Sometimes female people who identify as female are divine masculines. So let's just talk about the actions they take. There's a runner and a chaser, which you probably know if you're watching this video. I feel like the unawakened twin, and I will say there is on this planet a massive shift to heal the divine masculine, the wounded masculine. There's plenty of awakened masculines, okay? But there's a move on this planet. The energetic signature, or the energetic frequency, is moving in such a way to heal the wounded masculine. So you're going to see a lot of them like shaking to hold on to an old way of life. Not shaking, like I feel the shaking of the ground, but like holding on. It's almost like holding on to a big old cement pole, and the energy is trying to pull them in the direction of the new frequency, of the new earth. Tomorrow morning, the morning message is all about the new earth. So if you're identifying as a twin flame, you may want to watch that. So the transmuting of the energy, this is about releasing, and so is a full moon, right? Full moon in Leo is about releasing, and Leo is about harnessing your creative energy, which is such a big deal. Our creative energy, womb energy of divine feminine, and the sexual center of the divine masculine, it is a powerful connection that creates life. So this is definitely, look at that. Did you watch that video in health class? Okay, so there is something about creating new life here. Wow. I didn't even see that before. I love it. There is some energy of creating new life here. And the thing that's blocking it is trust right now. I feel like the divine masculine's having a hard time with trust, but here's the new life. So it's coming in. Some of you could literally be creating new life, meaning children, babies, whatever that, however it looks like. Some of you could be creating businesses. Some of you could be it's like a baby for the twin flame couple. Okay. And I'm just really feeling that, okay, that's one of the messages that wants to come through. that the masculine and feminine are creating some kind of new life together right now. And I do feel like the particularly the physical twin, which is the masculine twin, the divine masculine twin. A wounded masculine is holding on to 3D life, is holding on to materialism, is holding on to fear about materialism or lack of materialism or something like that. The divine feminine is the energetic and spiritual leader of the connection. And so when the divine feminine is activated, which absolutely are right now, I feel like the masculine, we are in this time, the healing of the wounded masculine. And I also referenced Pluto moving into Aquarius this week. That is going to be a major shift. Capricorn, Pluto and Capricorn, we've had Pluto and Capricorn since 2008. And a lot of the structures, because Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. So a lot of the structures, a lot of the rules, okay, are, when you see people holding on to an old set of rules, even though the new stuff would be better for them, they're just afraid of change, okay? And I'm definitely getting that when Pluto makes its ingress into Aquarius. Aquarius is about the collective. Aquarius is about more of an egalitarian, more of a how we all work together, how we can all have success together, how we can all create abundance together, all of those things. When that happens, it's a really big boom for the people who want it to stay in Capricorn, which is the old way of doing things, very traditional. Capricorn is, because it's ruled by Saturn, is talking about structures and hierarchical, mostly masculine hierarchical things, which is why we have so much wounded masculine energy on the planet right now. The divine feminine is standing ready in service to heal the divine masculine, the wounded masculine energy. And so let's see where the reading takes us. I'm going to look at the collective right now. In the extended, I will pull cards for each zodiac sign just to give you your own guidance. Okay, we'll look at the collective and then the divine feminine and then the divine masculine. But what is the overall story here? We're talking about harnessing our creative power. I feel like more masculines are going to be embracing their creative power. That's the healing. That's where the healing is coming from. Masculines also heal in union. That is very creative energy. Okay. So let's see for the collective, please. Queen of Pentacles. Four of Wands. Here's that Capricorn energy I'm talking about. Right? Here's the Ace of Cups, the King of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. So this is about almost like a collective when I'm talking about healing, right? I'm talking about us working together and the love partners coming together to do that. King of Wands and Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles, feminine, right? Pentacle is a feminine, Queen is a feminine, masculine. The king is a masculine, and the wand is a masculine. Again, more of this wand pentacle imagery. So what's being healed is we're moving away from this devil energy. And now devil energy is addictions, things that drain us, things that are not serving us. And I want to say the super positive side of Capricorn is about us learning lessons from things that are draining us and doing the work to move on from them. Okay, so it's not just like, oh, Capricorn's a devil. No, it's really not. I mean, Capricorn is absolutely about us going, what's working for us and what is not? That is the purpose of Capricorn. What's working for us and what is not. So the divine feminine here, the Queen of Pentacles, and the divine masculine, the healed masculine, are going to be able to align. Okay, there's something about the offering of love that says, yes, we can work together to build our resources as a collective, not for me and you to wall away the world, but for us to embrace our communities, for us to be part of our communities. This is where the masculine goes, I don't know about that. You're going to have some comments on this video because that sounds a lot like to me. Fair enough. That's fear. That's fear that someone's going to take away, or someone's going to, that you're not going to be able to access, or whatever. You're not going to be able to access what you've earned. But I want to say to you that as a collective, we're not trading dollars for hours anymore. We're saying, this is what I'm contributing because this is my gift. And the gift comes from a creative life source, which is joyful. So what if every day, all day, so I'll give you a real illustration of this. What if your talent is singing? What if your talent is gardening? What if your talent is making things work, like engineering, right? Like you really love that. It's like brings you a lot of joy to make things work. What if you are a chef? What if you love creating new food? And what if you didn't have to worry about anything else in your life except for doing the thing that you are aligned most with? That's it. All your other needs are going to be cared for. And I know what this sounds like to some of you, and fair enough. But if that brings up that fear for you, that's trust. That's trust. It's I don't trust that other people are going to feel the same way about this that I do. I don't trust that I'm going to have my needs met, so I got to do everything for myself, which is becoming more and more impossible. Okay? You're not able to create your own internet. Sorry. Sorry. You're not able to pave your own road. Most of you. If someone's able to pave their own road, then they're not taking care of children. They're not cooking meals. They're paving the road. Okay, that's what they're doing. But that's the point, and that's the fabric of society that we are creating. There's going to be people who don't want to do that, who are moving away from that model. And what we're talking about here is the creation of the new earth. So those of us who really are aligned with the creative life force and what we have to offer. The thing is, this is not just about like a choice of living like this or living like that. It's not just right now we're in this overlap of time of the age of Pisces and the age of Aquarius. And I talk about this in the morning message tomorrow. And the age of Aquarius is much more about a different frequency than what we've been in for the last 2,000 years. We've created something that has now causing the divine masculine over the past 100 or 200 years has been the wounded masculine. We're now working on healing that so we can move into the frequency of that 5D life. A wounded masculine, or one that wants to hold on to that past, you can. You can. But I'm going to say this, and this is something that has always been very loud, even when I started the channel 6 or 7 years ago, that divine partners, those of you who are on this planet to be in a twin flame connection, and if you're watching this, you are, then that old paradigm is no longer going to be interesting to you. And that'll be good news to divine feminines who think their divine masculine is unable to do this, because the divine masculines are at the head of the line in terms of, hey, if there's any wounded masculines in the divine connection, those guys or those energies are the first ones to be in line for healing. That's why the twin flames are awakened. That's why divine feminine is leading the spiritual part of this. That's why it's fine to be in union in 5D and never pay any attention to what's going on in the 3D. If you're healing yourself and your energetic frequency is moving toward that 5D, y'all set. There's virtually no way that the masculine who is in a twin flame connection and whose life purpose on this planet is to be in an opened and awakened connection, spiritually and physically, there is no way for that masculine to really escape it. No way. You heard it here first. So probably not first. We've been saying this for years. So this set of twin flames that I am talking to, this truth is coming through very loudly on this Leo full moon that's happening at the end of this month, 5 degrees Leo. It's like the 25th, 26th of January. And Leo is creative life force energy. So what's first going to happen is if you are dealing with a divine masculine in your life who is holding on like crazy to an old paradigm of life that is toxic, is a lack of trust, is you and me, I'm me against you, dog eat dog, corporate, everybody's getting ground down and drained and loss of energetic life force and being really creatively sapped. I'm going to say to you that it is going to be a leap of trust. And the reason they'll do it is because of you, divine feminine. That's the reason. Because they trust you. Not because they trust necessarily this kind of big vision of what I'm saying about, they might not have any idea about Pluto and where Pluto is and Saturn and who cares what the devil is. They may have no idea about that stuff. But the point of this connection is because there is such a strong, strong desire for that masculine to come toward their feminine, that when this starts to shift and you're moving in the direction of the 5D and you're being awakened and you're healing yourself and you're over the next 20 years, the frequency is going to change so radically that masculine may not be able to find you. Okay. So right now, those wounded masculines who are on the brink of this new life are going to make a shift. Going to make a shift right now. Okay. So this is going to be, let's see more about what the reading says. So Chariot, this is for the collective. Fool. Yep. There's the new path. Moving fast on the new path. Chariot and Fool. Opportunity, Ace of Pentacles, all the new beginnings right here. New beginnings. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. 9 of Cups. 3 of Wands. Hanged Man. In order for the masculine to really embrace this, they're going to have to look at life differently. Completely differently. And that's been a challenge because the masculine that doesn't want to let go of the old way of doing things is because, out of fear, not sure what's next. So they're going to have to trust. Okay. And the way this is happening is they're going to trust the divine feminine, right? This is in the past. 10 of Swords. The old life goes away. So it's not just like, oh, I got this great career and this good marriage and this life. The life is crumbling underneath their feet. Underneath their feet. There's no there to go back to. So if you want to, for example, I mean, it's kind of cool to be a blacksmith these days. And I see it a lot on Pinterest and other places because it's like such a throwbacky kind of thing. But if you wanted to be someone who did that service, then it really has to do with a collective because that is a creative thing. If you want to be a blacksmith, I don't know where that came from. If you want to be a blacksmith, chances are the new 5D expression of life where we all do things to help each other is going to be more supportive of that versus the old order where you're just giving away your energy and your creativity into this monolithic kind of corporate structure, whatever. And there's very little coming back. So you're noticing that divine masculine, feminine a long time ago, but divine masculine's noticing that and going, this used to be, at least if it was transactional, okay, it's transactional. I give them my time, they give me money. It used to be more, I don't know about fulfilling, but I do know about, one person was able to support a whole family. And now that's not true anymore, right? That's not true anymore because of the way the system has gone and because of basically corporate greed. Let's just say it, okay? So, you know the difference between a job you had where, you would come and you would do the thing and you would go and that's it. You left it there. But all of a sudden there were devices that you had to be on call and they would, text you on the weekends, like taking away your life force, taking away your time. Time is all you got, right? Time is all you got. You can't make any more of that. And that is Capricorn. Capricorn is linear time. And what happens when that starts to eat up, start to have things eat up like that, is that you get so depleted. Okay, you get so depleted. We already know that that's happened. That's been happening my entire life on this planet, right? Which is a long time. 5 of Wands, the 3 of Cups, the Ace of Swords coming in, and the outcome is the world. A new world. A new world. Chaos is here because we're creating something new. You can't create from something already in order, right? And it sounds like very creepy, like New World Order kind of stuff like that. But this is really about what kind of world do you want to create? And that's the society that you're going to be drawn toward. That's the expression, the frequency of the 5D, right? We're in the 3D, which is a very linear kind of experience and a very earth focused kind of experience. Well, what I mean by that is like financial, monetary, fiscally focused, and like, the haves and the have-nots and all of that. What kind of world do you want to create? I mean, all you got to do is go back to the 60s and hear, about, love and all of us being together and everything like that. And then that idea kind of got stamped out and greed came in and all that got moved aside. Okay. It was that same generation, right? The generation before me. And they are now reconciling with that in many ways about like, what kind of, and here I am now at the sort of last chapter maybe, or last couple of chapters of my life. What kind of world do I want to be responsible for creating now? Okay. So, okay, fair enough. We all have done what we've done. We've all, had jobs and done things and, worked for people that maybe we don't want to work for anymore and stuff like that. But like now you got a choice. Now you got a choice. And I feel like there is a lot of resistance by people around you. If I'm talking to the divine masculine, there is a lot of resistance around you. And it's like, you need to find your peeps, man. And that's what the divine feminine is the doorway to doing, is finding your peeps, finding your alignment with your truth, all of that. The feminine is the alignment. Okay. And the opportunity is the Ace of Pentacles, creating something new and something based in what you love, your creativity, your ingenuity, your excitement, your life force. Harness that life force. And in order to do that, you've got to see the world differently. Okay. So that's basically a message for the masculine. What about a message for the feminine? Hermit. You're the guide. You're the one that's shining the light on the path for the masculine. 10 of Cups. Beautiful direction. 6 of Swords. Okay. You're going in the direction of love. What's underneath? Page of Pentacles. The masculine may have to learn some new things. You do too. All right. Healing. Focus on healing, divine feminine. Focus on healing. Putting down. One of the things the feminine needs to learn to put down is You're not doing everything for the masculine. You are doing the healing for yourself, and you're shining the light on the path. That's what you're doing, okay? I know some of you get really anxious about that. Shouldn't I be doing more? All right, you already more healing. Some of you have to step into being a healer, a guide, a mystic, a shaman. You could be working in an office, but you're still shining the light. Okay, you're still shining that light. Maybe you love being an accountant and you're really talented with numbers. Great. So shine the light doing that. Help the people. This is about divine service. So what is your mission and purpose? Not everybody's meant to be a shaman, and it doesn't matter. It's not like that's better than being an accountant who's really awesome at it. Like, just shine your light however it looks. The 2 of Swords is protection. The 6 of Cups, here they come. I think you protect yourself. It's like your mindset. Your mind is your enemy about like, will they, won't they, will they, won't they. Queen of Swords, and the outcome, 3 of Swords. Super worried, right? Here they are. I think you're not seeing this because I think I think the masculine is showing up. Super worried about getting your heart broken by this masculine. And I think the feminine needs to learn also, this is where the feminine trust comes in, that if you're doing your mission and purpose, you're aligning with your own creativity, that this divine masculine is on that road. What's killing you is your own mindset that, oh, I'm going to get hurt. I'm going to get hurt. Do you realize that the 5D connection is way more powerful? The spiritual connection, the dream connection, the telepathic connection is really the thing. And if you're focused on the 3D, you're sort of focusing, like the divine masculine, on the old paradigm of money and jobs and corporate. It's the same thing. You're focusing on the 3D, so stop doing that. Your job is to let go of that. Let go of what it is in the 3D. Same with the masculine. Let go of what it is in the 3D. Let go. Okay? So I'm going to continue on with this reading. I will pull cards for each zodiac sign. We'll go deeper into this connection. Get more messages for both divine feminine and divine masculine. I definitely want to look at timelines and see how this is going to unfold, and about Pluto in Aquarius. All right. Link is below if you want to continue on with me, Twin Flames. I'll see you over there. All right. I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.